Hi, I'm Daniela, and in today's video I want to go a little bit deeper on the motherhood piece that I'm going to explore on this channel. So I want to share a few key ideas with you and share with you where I am at, and I also want to say right here as we are going into this video, my ideas are very live, meaning that this is what I believe today, but then in future videos I may change my view, and I think I want to give permission to myself by doing this, but I also want to give permission to all of us that what we share right now is maybe our truth right now, but it means maybe that as we meet life, our ideas change and our beliefs change, and that's totally fine. And I want to make room for this, for myself and for everyone else too. So what I'm sharing here today is alive for me right now, and is true for me right now. May not be true for me in a few weeks or months, years. So with that said, I want to just, by the way, I also have a few notes here that if I look down, that's because I'm looking at my notes, because I do have a tendency to just go on and expand a little tiny topic and then don't get to the main thing. So if I'm looking down, that's because I'm looking at my notes. Let's get into it. So my key idea here around motherhood is this notion that for me, motherhood is a portal. That's really that is the overarching theme. As we're going into this process of being a mother, it's not something that we need to try and solve and we need to optimize. But really the concept here is that motherhood is a portal that we're walking through and an opportunity to meet ourselves, truly. And sometimes maybe for the first time. So for me, there are three key areas that I want to cover. So it's mind, it's body, and soul. And soul also being spirit, consciousness, awareness, source, life, love, whatever speaks to you. And it's kind of the thing that it all comes back to, but we'll talk about that a little later. So let's start with the mind. So the mind is mainly the awareness and the understanding. So there is probably this is probably the piece with the most information and the most sort of mind knowledge heavy piece, and that is the process of becoming a mother, which is also called matrescence. It's the psychological, the physical and emotional process of becoming a mother. And it always already starts in pregnancy, and it goes right through to age 2-3 of postpartum. And then from there we go into the body, or the body part. So firstly, there is this recognition that we can't think our way through this portal, we can't think our way through motherhood. If we really want to see this as an opportunity for transformation and cracking open and a process of unraveling. So yeah, it can't be done from the mind. So that's the recognition with the body. And here for the body, there is the noticing that the nervous system is a big piece to accessing the body. So we need to have a regulated nervous system to notice what's going on inside of us, to get an interoception. We can't do this from a dysregulated state. And so if you want to access deeper layers to your experience and not just come from the mind and go into the body, you will have to work with your nervous system. So then there is this third part, the soul, source, consciousness, spirit, life, whatever you want to call it, whatever speaks to you. But this is by far the biggest part, and this is where we want to get to. This is where a lot of the transformations are happening. And here the question isn't, who am I becoming as I'm becoming a mother, or as I'm walking through this portal? But here the question should really be, what am I? What am I truly? And yeah, there is a lot here. There's a lot here, and I'm excited to explore this part. Okay, let's bring it all together. So what I want for this channel, what I want for myself, what I want for you is to realize that motherhood is this huge portal. And with that realization, it changes everything. It anchors this human experience, and it helps us to see the beauty in all of it. It helps us to see the opportunity and beauty in the really hard moments, and it makes the joy even greater. And at the same time, if we look at it from a more spiritual and a mystical perspective, then it really connects us to the truth behind all of it, and it helps us see ourselves and see what we really are, and it helps us to find our way home.